The size of your penis, the size of your dick, how long is your dick, what's your size. It's all about size, size, size. Oh yeah, before I babble and squabble about the size and the stress it puts on us men, I'll quickly ask you, if you're watching this video, to maybe do me a favor and click that notification button after you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, and also drop your comments and let me know what you think. Size. You talk to a lot of girls and they will tell you size matters. Some will say size doesn't. But what if you're already in a relationship, and what if you're married and the size is not the one you maybe dream of? So what do you do now? Do you force your partner to go try other means to get the size you want? And even if they get the size you want, are you ever going to be satisfied with the size? Because once your mind is already too focused on size, every size is going to be small, and anytime a size gets bigger, it has to even get bigger and bigger. So every time it's going to be big size. Yeah, so I'm a man, so let's forget about women. They're always going to ask for size. You know, women always ask for size, but it's their nature. Because even we see, I don't know, I haven't done any research, so I'm not gonna put any number, any data, because it's just going to be a lie. Most women definitely would like to have bigger breasts, a big ass, maybe big lips. I don't mean the lips downstairs, I mean the lips up. Even now, they are trying to, when you see them dress, they're trying to show us that they have big lips downstairs. But I don't know, it's crazy these days what women really want. So yeah, let me talk about men. We know some people, some men, some boys have a gift, and that gift is they've got a bigger, their penis is. Can this describe what some men have got? But some men, like me, most of us, we're shy to say it, but I'm gonna say it now. Yeah, I'll say it. I think when God was dishing out the penis sizes, he used too much material on those guys, and when it came to some of us, it was not much left, so he had to try and make sure all of us still managed to have something. Some have really tiny ones. I haven't checked, I don't know, but I guess I've played football, I've been in a dressing room where we change, we all go have a shower, I've been to a boys' school. We know some have really tiny one, pinky. Their penis size are like our fingers. Some guys have this one, long. Some are short and thick. Some are this one, which is the average size, I would say. I don't know, the average size. Yeah, this is the average size. And some have this pinky, this really tiny one. Yes. So let me talk about men. You know, what happens if you have a tiny one? So if you have a tiny penis and then you're overweight. So let me now jump into where I am. Fitness. Take, for instance, you have a tiny penis and you have a big stomach. You don't really look attractive. You might be attractive in your mind, but when it comes to, attractiveness in the mind doesn't really count. we are attracted to somebody when we see them physically. Maybe nice ass, women, nice boobs, nice legs, nice lips, nice eyes. We see, it's what we see. Because you see something, you like it, and then before you know the inner part of that person. So it's the attraction that actually forces you to try and talk to somebody. So for men, we've got a pinky, or those men will have these two, either this one or this one, and then they have a big tummy. Really, I think they have really nothing to complain about, because if you are aware that you have these two, one of these, what you have to do now is make yourself look sexy. Try not to be overweight. Train hard. Make sure you put on some muscles. Muscle is sexy. When you have muscle, when you're muscular, not like big. When you are in a good shape, you're sexy. When you don't have extra fat hanging everywhere in your body, you are sexy. And you being with a tiny one and looking sexy is attractive to a woman. She can compensate. She can be like, oh, you've got a tiny dick, but you're sexy. You've got six pack, you've got this. And then now, you try and explore ways that you can use that pinky to satisfy the woman, or your woman, or I don't know. Because there are different ways you can satisfy a woman. But if you are not lookable, if you are not that man which a woman wants to see naked, and you have a tiny dick, then what do you expect? You guys out there with big tummies and tiny dicks, please go do something about it. Not about your dick, because literally there's nothing you can do about your tiny dick unless you want to go do all these procedures, which in the long run are going to be not good for you. But what can be good for you is lose some weight, get a six-pack, look sexy, put on some muscles. With that, when you're naked, a woman doesn't concentrate on your tiny and your pinky dick. She has a lot to look at. She has to check the six-pack. She has to touch your bicep. She has to feel your strong back. She has to feel your strong ass. She has to feel your strong legs. Every part of you except the dick is attractive. And that gets a woman horny. That in itself can make a woman wet. And all you have to do, you do the finishing. It's easy. So guys, we that fall in those two categories need to make sure that we don't also have a big belly. Imagine a big belly and tiny dick. The woman will not be able to even locate where the dick is, because the belly is going to be on top of the dick. How are you going to do the job? It's tiny, belly is big. How? And the Kama Sutra, which one is going to really be the one that you will use to satisfy that woman? When you have a big belly, you can't even maneuver a woman. You can't even pick them up. You can't even tend them. You can't, because your belly is on the way. But when you have that tiny pinky dick, or the average size, when you look strong, when you have those six packs, when you have a big bicep, strong back, dude, you can toss that woman in any direction. And women love that, because you are in control. You can pick her up, you can turn her around, and it's always quick. And when you do that to a woman, you take their breath away. They'll be like, take them around. It's just the act of turning them around. They know you're in control. They know they are secure. A woman likes security. So my advice, or not my advice, what I'm just going to say is not an advice, because who am I to advise you anyway? What I'm saying is, I'm a personal trainer. I know what it takes to help you put on some muscles. I know what it takes to help you lose weight. And I know and I feel, or when a woman looks at me in the gym, I can feel it. They don't care. They have so many things to admire from you. Your legs, your abs, your back, your chest, your butt, so many things. And then the pinky is going to be the last thing. Even by that, you've already swept them off their feet. And then now you have to explore. So now you have to find ways to make sure she gets what she needs. You have to explore, you have to be adventurous, you have to think out of the box, you have to do your research, you have to ask her questions, you have to make sure you find out what makes her hit that spot. You have to. Once you know that, you are good. Your woman is good. But it takes time. You have to know her. You have to explore. You have to find out what really is what she likes. And then the pinky will be the finisher. Boom, happy days. Anyway, I need to go. Again, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop me a comment, and also like this video and share. That's all. Let's go, man. Let's do what we need to do to make sure our women are happy. Big one, small one, average one. Just make sure you are attractive enough for her not to complain. What can we do? I don't know. Boom.